All right, YouTube. Here's a when keeping it real goes wrong story, right? First physical altercation while delivering food. It was a Uber Eats order and it was at a walk up window, right? But as I'm pulling up to the restaurant, I pull up right next to a cop. It's a transit cop. I don't know if your city's got transit cops, I would assume so. They really don't fuck with people in cars, but I've seen them. They do, and they can. So I roll up next to a transit cop, and I take a right, and then I take a left into the parking lot, right? But I park illegally where, like, can't nobody, you ain't supposed to park like that. But I'm doing delivery, so that's just how I do it. I pull up and park wherever I can, closest to the window. So I get out the car and I walk up to the window. I get the lady's attention by flagging my phone. And all of a sudden I look over and the cop's pulling up in the parking lot. And he's pulling up like nose to nose with my car, but I'm on one side of the street and he's on the other. We're both on the wrong side of where we're supposed to be, right? All of a sudden he gets out the car and it's a black cop. He gets out the car and he's a canine, okay? So he walks around and opens the back door and starts talking all crazy to the dog, right? So he starts talking all crazy to the dog, like, yeah, like get out if you're gonna get out and handle your business. Like, go, we're gonna do whatever we gotta do. So I'm thinking like the dog like needs to go to the bath. I don't know what's going on, but he's talking like crazy to the dog, right? All of a sudden I look and it's a person in the back. And I'm like, what the fuck, right? And it's a black dude, right? And he gets out and he's carrying a box and he's not handcuffed, right? So I'm like, what the fuck are they doing, right? And dude is just losing his patience with dude with the box. The cop's just like, come on, man, come on, let's go then. Come on, you want me to do this? Let's go. But if you ask him for somebody for something, you can't be picky, is what he tells him, right? So he gets him out the car and he starts walking him up to the window. At this point, I'm realizing, oh, the cop's just buying him some food. He ain't under arrest. He ain't none of that. But this dude has done something to piss the cop off within this amount of time, right? So the cop's just like, come on, let's go. I'm gonna get you whatever. So he gets over there, and I'm like, man, you a motherfucking hero. That's what a real cop's supposed to do. You're helping out the community, man. You a real motherfucking hero. And the smoker, first of all, he comes walking over. He's got white shit all over his nose like coke or something, right? I'm like, right when he gets out the car, I can see it. And he's like 50 feet, about 40 feet away, maybe 50. I can see it. As he gets up closer, it's just dried up snot all over his fucking grill, man. It's like, oh, you old grimy motherfucker, man. Right? So I'm just like, not even trying to even talk to dude really. And he's like, yeah, you probably the police. Some shit. He's like, you probably the police too. I'm thinking to myself, nigga, you just got out of a police car with no handcuffs on, dog. Don't start talking about who's the police, right? But I don't say shit. It kind of sinks in. I start chuckling a little bit. And the dude says some other slick shit, right? And I start laughing and shit. And I'm looking at the cop and he's looking at me and we both got that look, right? The police, he been through some shit in his life too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where he had been, but he just wasn't your average motherfucker. He had seen some things. I could see it in his face, right? He's trying to help this dude. And dude is just an asshole, right? So he already hates him, but he's still doing the good deed, right? So I tell the cop, I said, you know what? I got a homie in prison who I always have to tell, and I'm schooling him now on this, that if you're a grown-ass man, you don't never ask another grown-ass man for nothing. And if you're asking another grown-ass man for nothing, then you don't need it. Right? So Buddy must have felt some kind of way, and he goes walking like past me and like bumps shoulders with me, right? And the door's like right here, but the door's not open. So I give him the benefit of the doubt, like, okay, this dude just really bumped into me on accident, right? But I know he didn't, but I'm like trying to lie to myself, right? Because I'm just like, I know he didn't do this shit, right? So, and the cop's like, man, the cop had already been telling him, you don't want it with this dude. You don't want it with this dude, man. You know, because he had already tried to start some shit with the cop, probably. I don't know. Cop was ready to floor his ass, I promise you, right? So, dude's acting a fool. Now he's like sharking on me and shit, right? He's like sharking on me. And I'm like, you know what? I tell him, I'm like, bro, I tell the cop, I'm like, man, you know what? I've been to the joint. I've been shot. I've been through all that shit, man. I said, when I went to prison, that was like when I had to be around this kind of shit, bro, that was, I quit. That's why I do food delivery, man. I do the right thing with my life, man. All of a sudden, Buddy sets the box down, right? The cop's like right here. He's like right here. He sets the box down and squares off. I'm like, what? I'm like, what, nigga? And I go to throw a punch on him, right? And he's like, he flinches and doesn't do shit. But he steps back into my range, right? I'm like, oh, I hit him. I like pushed him, but punched him with both hands in like the chest, like right there and right there, right? Man, that fool went flying back. Every time I get into it with somebody, this is all I see. Feet and fucking hands, man. I'm not fucking with y'all. Bam, I hit him with the double whammy, but it was like 2 palm thrusts basically. But it basically looked like I just pushed him. But you gotta understand, I bench press over 300 pounds. So if you're in the 200-pound range or lighter, you're gone. You're gone, man. So dude goes flying back, bounces off the flower pot. The cop's like, I fucking told you to leave him alone. He grabs dude and tries to, and like, starts like helping him up. Dude's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'll fucking shoot you, man. He's all this bullshit, right? So I turn around. I go to grab the bags, right? I go to grab the bags. And I don't even realize the ladies done seen it all, right? But they didn't see it all. They just seen what I did. They didn't see what led up to this, right? So she's like, I can't give you the bag. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, you're going to give me that bag? Like, this is what, man, I'm here trying to do the right thing. I'm working. I'm like, talk to him. Talk to him. Why do you think he hasn't said nothing to me? Talk to him. The cop's like, no, you got to give him that bag. Like, no, man. And so I got the bags and I rolled out like, you're a motherfucking hero, dog. For real. Smoker was still all type of empty threats. Like, if I would have told him I was going to shoot him, oh, he would have snitched on me. I'd have been in handcuffs, man. That motherfucker threatened to shoot me in front of the police. I'm like, got to be fucking. Obviously, I'm a G. You got whooped. The cop was like, fuck it. You know, there was no way. Man, if I'd have pushed him and he'd have fell back and broke his neck, that cop was going to have to arrest me, man. I was going to go to jail for some type of manslaughter. And that was going to be the worst day of that cop's life because it would have been his fault. Because you brought him there, bro. You brought him there. You were trying to do the right thing, but it almost got both of us fucked, man. You know what I'm saying? Can you fucking imagine being in his shoes? You fucking some piece of shit motherfucking crackhead, probably a fucking chomo. These guys are scum of the fucking earth, man. My philosophy with them is just kill them and fucking let God deal with them, man. Man. Let kill them all, let God sort them out. These motherfuckers are the problem out here. Always starting shit, woofing, talking shit. Always all fucking, do that mental issues. Nigga, I got mental issues. And they're way worse than yours, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. It could have been everything right there, the way I floored and leveled that motherfucker. If he'd have hit that pot wrong, and it was his fault. You know what I'm saying? The cop was trying to do the right thing, but he brought him in my range knowing that he couldn't get along with him. The cop wanted to whoop him. He did. So he just let me whoop him. He's lucky it wasn't worse. If he wasn't like a dirty looking AIDS, hepatitis, fucking goddamn it, whatever else looking motherfucker, I'd have just gave him a 1-2. But you never hit. Try not to even obviously beat these individuals up, but when they take it so far that you got, when they make physical contact with you, that shoulder bump, he was going to get a pass on that. It wasn't until he set the box down, tried to square off. I'm like, oh, what? Like, I gave him one of them. He was like, I stopped right before I hit him. He was like, flinched back. But then he didn't have nothing. So I'm like, oh, you're one of them, huh? All right. Haryuken. Fuck this ass up, man. Bitch ass motherfucker. I've had it with these motherfuckers, you guys. And it's sad because I know it's only a matter of time for me. It don't matter what my intentions are. It's only a matter of time before somebody pushes the line too far on me. And that's over, man. It's over. I hate this shit anyway. I don't like doing the right thing. There's just nothing left for me. I can't do the wrong thing. So, shit, man, I can't do the wrong thing because that shit don't add up to nothing. So I got to do the right thing, but the right thing puts me in fucking harm's way. I need to live almost in isolation, you guys, with my little hobbies and other little shit I do. I just can't take it, man. So I know why y'all be like, fuck it. There's nothing else, though. I'm just going to keep doing it until I win or until somebody's in the dirt. I'm just going to keep doing it. You know? I almost got fucking robbed, whacked at the gas station. I wasn't having it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. He seen this. He seen that and went crazy. You know what I'm saying? Which he should have. As thirsty as motherfuckers are, this thing's like $1.30, 130 grams, man. It's like a quarter pounder, you know? More, you know? Damn near 5 zippers, man. So, you know, he had the right idea with the wrong motherfucker, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, dog. Nope. I will fuck you up. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I'll throw it all away. You push me, I'll throw it all away. That motherfucking crackhead cocksucker was a fucking demon. He didn't know what he was doing. He didn't know why he was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just get inside certain people and make them tweak and do certain shit where you're like, oh, you're done. Like how the cop was telling him, you don't want it with him. Begging him. I mean, still, like I'm telling you, that's a demon. Demon got inside and was like, watch, I'm going to fuck with you, Nick. Watch, I'm going to put you to the test. That's how it works out here. He was ready to sacrifice that smoker just to destroy me. Smoker didn't even know what was going on, man. It's a spiritual warfare. I don't even need a gun. I'll just fucking demolish you. People don't understand what's going on right now in the world, you guys. I wish I had more time to talk to you and really get deep because y'all need to hear it, but I just, man, got other shit I got to do right now. I'm out. Fuck, man, when keeping it real goes wrong, though. That cop was a real hero. And I told y'all that some cops are real heroes. And you need to understand that shit.